Thought I'll share this morning about my current state of mind, physical being, and just in case if anything happens. Not that I have a lot of subscribers, but I know some of you do follow, not out of menace or vile feeling, but out of curiosity. I want to say this. 1 year of struggle and nightmare doesn't just go away within a month or two. I'm still struggling within myself to rejuvenate and recuperate. It is a very long and tedious journey. The first 3 months in Albania was a terrifying nightmare. I mean, how I was tormented by their ludicrous and fascist regime and things like that. And completely xenophobic. So I don't want to go there, but the 3 months was terrifying. Then my escape to Greece was a relief. So in Greece provided some kind of relief from the nightmare which I'm facing, the terrifying, impending, sorry, I'm slurring my speech right now, the impending doom of my life. But Greece gave me that kind of relief from that. But the struggles I had in Greece was not easy either. Trying to find shelter, going completely broke, and all the rest of my money just went off. I couldn't find any more money because my credit card and everything was maxed out, and I couldn't do anything. And luckily I do have a friend who helped me out occasionally, credit some little money here and there. But 6 months in Greece, it's a long struggle. And then you meet also those Albanian migrants that comes in and they behave, again, like shit. And then those migrants, immigrants and everything, they're terrible, okay? So I had my altercation with them too. So 6 months struggle there. It was not a nightmare, it was more like a struggle in Greece, okay? But the nightmare started again when I left Greece for Singapore. When I arrived in Singapore, the same kind of feeling that, when you drink too much coffee, the bitter aftertaste in your mouth, it comes back up again. And that was exactly what happened to me when I went down to Singapore, because the people there, they have their sense of patriotism is all misplaced. Okay, they think that patriotism is to just a country. It's just to a land. It's not to their own countrymen. It's not to their own folks. Okay, they are. I don't want to go there, but Singapore was another nightmare for me because instead of helping me, recuperate, they decide to, what should I say for that? They decide to prosecute me. They decide to make things very difficult for me, and I could not fathom for the life of me why would they want to do that, okay? And accuse me of alleged things that I did not do. Now, only when I left Singapore on the flight, when it was taking off from the airport, only then the full relief came on. I couldn't smile for the last 1 year. So it was like 3 months in Albania, which was a nightmare, terrifying nightmare. 6 months of struggle, not a nightmare, just struggle in Greece. And then 2 more months in Singapore. So if you do the math, 6, 7, 8 plus 3, almost a year, 11 months, you don't smile at all. And you can't eat properly. Now, Singapore, I became extremely fat. I gotten really fat. And my thing just went south. My entire body state went south was in Singapore because I ate too much and food became my comfort. In Greece, I wasn't afraid. I was just hungry. So, cooking my stuff right now. In Greece, I was hungry most times because I don't have the money to eat. But in Singapore, I did have some money to eat, and I could get my money. I could get my hands on some financial, and it was. Hold on, just a minute. I'm sorry. I should be recording at this time, and it was just eating, fatty food and useless junk food, because I was so stressed out by what the people there were doing to me. So they were not of any help at all. In fact, they were making it worse for me. So they don't realize that, hey, this could happen to you anytime, and they don't. They just cannot get around their stupid head, and they're really cretinous dunderheads, Singaporeans. So anyway, they rather sided with the Albanians. They think the Albanians are correct. I guess probably because they are on the same page with them. And then finally I had to leave once the moment I got my, things settled. And when I came over here in Thailand, it was okay. But then there's a very, very bitter aftertaste left inside me. And I can't seem to get rid of it. And much as I try to relax, chill out, play around with my kid. And my kid was trying his best to appease me. I was still extremely perturbed. So I get this panic pangs sometimes again for no apparent reason. I remember on a day before I left for the airport, Tirana airport in Albania, I had this sense, we have this innate instinct, our ability to sense things when things go south, or before they went south, that things is going to go wrong. And as I was heading to the airport in Albania, I had this panic attack again. And now this kind of panic attack just comes back to me again. It's a real panic attack. It's not an anxiety attack. It's a two different thing. So I couldn't breathe. And now, occasionally, I do get this kind of stuff. I find it very difficult. Like I'm slurring right now, just mentioning about it. I blame Singapore for making it worse for me. They could have just really, really taken care of me, but they failed very miserably there. Their conceited self-righteousness and their lack of experience and their perception of life is really, really extremely myopic. Really myopic. Now I'm here. I'm thinking of going to the US. I feel safer also in the US. But I have enough of Europe for the time being. I don't think I'll be in Europe for a long, long time. I used to like Germany, but now things have changed. That's just about it. So I'm still struggling with my weight now. It all got accumulated in Singapore. That disgusting, godforsaken country. The people there were really, really obnoxious. They do not know what is sympathy or empathy at all. All they know is each man's for his own and live and let die. So there, you have it. I'll be driving up to the mountains again. I know I don't want to do the driving. It's horrible. It's a long, tedious journey. It's like 400 kilometers. But you got to do what you got to do, right? I'm thinking of slipping up in the mountains again. There comes a time when every single sound, the knocking or thumping, kind of rouses you up, wakes you up at night, and I couldn't sleep properly. Like now, can you see the dragging of the chair? That's it. Okay, I gotta go. See ya. Bye.